Thank you, Dr. Mattu. May I now request Dr. Samuel L. Stanley, Jr., President of the Stony Brook University, to come to the podium to give the President's remarks and welcome. Dr. Stanley.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Charles B. Wong Center at Stony Brook University and our special university convocation honoring Dr. Karan Singh. The university has really long looked forward to awarding the Doctor of Humane Letters to this most worthy recipient. Sadly, family tragedy and public responsibility delayed our presentation, and I would like at this time to publicly, on behalf of the university, express our condolences to Dr. Singh on the passing of his wife, Yasho Raja Lakshmi. For 60 years, she reflected her husband's commitment to public service and was highly regarded for her work with mentally challenged children. Her death is both a private and a public loss, and we do express our condolences. Today, we're honored to welcome Dr. Singh back to Stony Brook, where he was earlier lauded as an outstanding speaker. It is indeed appropriate that this most prestigious recognition, the highest honor accorded by the state of the University of New York, should occur in conjunction with the Center for Indian Studies annual gala. The Stony Brook campus community is extremely proud of the center and all it has achieved in promoting greater knowledge of India in the United States. A most accomplished man, Dr. Singh is a philosopher, statesman, orator, author, poet, conservationist, educator, and political leader. Central to all of his endeavors is a commitment to the common good and humanity. Born the heir apparent to the Maharaja Hari Singh and Maharani Tara Devi of Jammu and Kashmir, Dr. Karan Singh was catapulted into political life at the age of 18 when he was appointed regent by his father with the intervention of Prime Minister Nehru. In 1967, he was inducted as a member of the Union Cabinet headed by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. At 36, he was the youngest person ever to become a central cabinet minister in India. Dr. Singh was elected to the Lok Sabha from the Udhampur constituency and entered the cabinet as Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation. He won re-election in 1971, 1977, and 1980. In August of 1989, he was appointed ambassador to the United States, a position he resigned in March 1990. Dr. Singh has moved well beyond the confines of politics and has emerged increasingly as a thinker and philosopher whose word carries considerable weight among the intellectuals and literati in India. He published his first essay at age 22 after a visit to the holy Amarnath cave in Kashmir, and he has been writing ever since. He heads one of the half-dozen major worldwide interfaith organizations, the Temple of Understanding, which has its headquarters in Manhattan. Dr. Singh has been described as one of the most unusual signs of royalty in the world. As the erstwhile ruler of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, he voluntarily turned over his entire privy purse, a fixed sum of money annually awarded for his expenses, into the Hari Tara Charitable Trust, named after his parents, in service of the people of India. He converted his palace into a museum and library, which today actively encourages artistic talent and the promotion of India art in collaboration with other contemporary art centers around the globe. It is a repository of books and paintings and attracts art lovers and historians from all over the world. His actions are consistent with his vision of the world as a family. His concern has been with the conflicts and violence brought on in the name of religion, faith, political ideology, and even truth. He is an honored world teacher, scholar, and intellectual, a lover of arts, collector of miniatures and art literature, an eminent leader of the world's largest and fastest growing democracy, a liberal and scholarly interpreter of Hindu thought, a sensitive poet, a great champion of protecting Himalayan ecology, and one of the great humanitarians of our time. A soft-spoken and thought-provoking orator, Dr. Karan Singh's manner belies the power of his words. He describes himself as a lifelong student and has served as chancellor of several universities, maintaining that education is the single most important function of human civilization. In conjunction with the trustees of the India International Center, he launched a special project to revive and strengthen the historic and cultural linkages between the countries of Asia. The biggest surprise about this multifaceted and extraordinary man is that by his own admission, he's a rock and roll addict. Having followed the genre from the time Bill Haley and Comets launched the rock revolution, and among his favorite performers is Long Island's own Billy Joel. It's an honor for me as president of Stony Brook University to welcome Dr. Karan Singh as we acknowledge his extraordinary humanitarian efforts and the lasting impact they have had on philosophy, culture, education, and the environment in India and beyond. His contributions to society inspire us all. and he is richly deserving of the honorary degree Doctor of